Say my name.
Mom?
Oh, just kidding. Mom here.
Storm here.
Kimmy here.
You made me a little nervous. You do have some yellow and green going on,
Yes,
and blue. So we're trying to remember the color wheel of Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
loyalty for blue. I hope I'm right. I'm just on a whim here, just talking. But green for money. Yellow for drugs, right? Or like selfishness or something.
Mm-hmm.
But you're none of those things. I forget what
Unless
purple
you
is, though. Purple's like,
Oh, like Marie. Marie.
oh,
always
yeah,
had
loyalty.
one.
No, that was royalty or something. I don't know. But yes.
Everything.
Yeah, we love Breaking Bad. And now we have 100% Saul.
That's for sure.
Jimmy is
Dead.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During setup, we were saying he's kind of like Anakin. It's very different, but
Very
like
different.
the actual person is gone.
That's right.
And he's this new person,
Completely
Definitely.
depleted from him.
kind of on the dark side.
Yeah.
Maybe
He
not as
is,
bad as Darth
definitely.
Vader, but
He just doesn't care at all. When the hooker came when she was leaving, she took the money. And he's like, "Oh, go to the breakfast bar." And it was
I
just a bowl
know,
of
but like she's a client, you know.
or whatever. Bars.
Yeah, he's just all work, like everything that he does is
Bar.
all work.
My God.
Yeah, and it's just casual, and she's
Yeah.
used to that anyways. You know, she was like, "All right, cool," and just took whatever, and then
Yeah.
walked away. And
She got the money. So
He's
hey,
numb to
that's
everything.
a-
He doesn't
yeah.
care. He's
yeah, so it's
constantly
really
working.
sad.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is.
Kim leaving was the end of Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so now he's the lovable Saul that we remember from Breaking Bad.
Yes, definitely.
So shall we get into this episode?
Let's do it.
We're watching on AMC Plus, 6:10.
Oh.
Hey,
my
Carol
God.
Burnett!
Oh my gosh, yes.
Surprise!
Oh, yay.
Is it a pastrami day?
Yeah, 1 1/4 pound.
Oh, sorry about that.
Wisconsin.
Oh boy.
She's gonna get
I see a lawsuit.
Did he track
stubborn.
this?
Oh, this Gene.
No, he wouldn't do that.
No.
He's in hiding.
You sure you don't want to push? I live right over here on Clementine. This is my route. When I can get this thing going.
I know, because it's like one of his scams, but
Yeah,
I think he's in hiding now,
exactly.
so
Yeah.
what's he gonna grab? Why is he doing a scam so
Yeah.
like after?
Yeah.
How you doing, Marion?
Yeah, he's getting back to his old ways,
You
maybe.
okay?
He's going back to his old ways.
Albuquerque.
Oh, the cab. Oh, is that his... The Carol Burnett lady? Is that his relative?
Don't worry,
Oh,
hon,
he's
he's,
really
not
good.
an axe murderer. If he was going to chop me to bits, he'd have done it already, right, Gene?
Gene.
Come on.
Yeah.
He's so good with his clients.
He is full back on, isn't
Wow.
he?
Yeah.
Wow.
He must work with that other cab driver that was...
Blackmail, that's not gonna tickle your pickle. I know what you really want.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
It's right there. You can see it, but you can't touch it.
So here's the deal.
Look at his...
I will show you the
He
game.
feels more relieved.
We're done.
What a life, huh? Listening to
Oh, his lucky ring. Marco gave him.
back to cinema.
I was gonna get locked in
life.
there again.
Yeah.
Get him in here.
Gene Takovic.
Maybe he wants to see what
Hey, Gene.
cameras are
I'm
seeing.
Frank. This is Nick.
What
Yeah,
location
Nick
it's in.
here.
He's just scoping out your
yes.
joint. That's all he's doing.
I should not be doing this. To know
this line.
So good.
Yeah, but every now and then. No harm.
See, and he's just viewing all the
Oh
cameras.
boy, sure.
What the hell is wrong with us?
Oh, he's
He didn't
timing.
drug it, did he?
I think he's just timing, like,
I can't even
when
talk
the
about
cleaner's going by and stuff. He's just playing
You think
along.
something's
Yeah,
wrong?
sure.
Maybe.
And now he looks at the camera.
Well, I should probably be heading back.
He's looking to see where the angles were too.
Oh boy.
So when he has his back up against his back away from the cameras, he can have someone do something else.
Oh boy.
This could be a long one.
And I'll tell
See,
you.
he says just general remarks. He's not really watching the.
Lee, that's, yeah, the coach.
You know me, I go.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Whoa.
They might switch one day, you know?
So he's making sure the time is the same every time he eats
Yes.
That's right, yeah.
Wow,
Okay,
he's
okay,
really
look at him, yeah.
opening
one. Wow,
up.
he won him over majorly.
Yeah.
Wow, it's almost exactly the same.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Jeez.
Ribbon it off.
My God.
Sweaters out the doors. 5 Patagonias to survive.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They erase the tapes every 72 hours. So that's why you only take 3 of each. 3. Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. I don't know.
That's right.
He's into my office.
There we go.
He's so broke, he can't pay his own mortgage. 1 year later, he's got a pile of cash.
It was a trap.
That was, yeah.
Yep,
That guy
he's
just
done
put
that
them with
before.
Yeah.
He paid him extra to say
He
that.
knows it, tell you.
Skid marks.
Yes.
1412 Cottonwood Drive. Doc D.
The whole episode is this. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's him. Of course it's
I
him.
guess,
Dispatch.
Well, Ricky's just gonna have to put the box back on the truck.
A little problem with that.
Pun intended.
Huh?
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry.
Perfect answer.
I'm doing it
boy,
there.
He's always doing
Oh my God, you're a lifesaver.
So what's the other
What's your
guy
name
in
again?
that crate?
Yeah.
Oh
Kathy.
my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, my guy will be there.
Showtime. Now, hopefully nothing will happen on his end.
Yeah.
Wrong.
It's so messed up.
Probably heard me screaming all the way in Lincoln.
Something's gonna be different.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and Martinez.
You would think
The
they'd
same
be-
exact way every time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
You would think they'd be
Particular
have a
oak.
light bulb go off in their head. She's doing this every day.
My God.
Oh my
Get out.
God, you're
Go.
You won't be able to get
So
out.
nerve-wracking.
I would have claustrophobia.
It's going a lot slower.
Isn't this bad that we're like
Oh my God,
steal
look
it?
at that.
Yeah, right?
Right,
The
yeah.
scuff mark. Oh, and the guy's gonna be in there.
Oh yeah.
I bet you maintenance comes.
Those
paying
luxury
attention.
suites.
Start saving now. You see that interview
Not
with
paying
Polini?
attention.
You guys feeling it? Is it?
Holy cow, this thing gives you so
My
much
goodness,
anxiety.
God, this is really nerve-wracking.
Luxury pumps, 200.
Wow, he's really.
Wow, that's the
God.
whole thing. That's what he was supposed to do. That's crazy.
One more whole
Oh,
minute.
Someone's gonna
Here
be
comes
there.
the maintenance guy.
Well,
He remembers all the rhymes.
Oh my God.
That's the point. of it.
Yeah.
Hospital's left against that green. It's like a mighty dollar, if you ask me.
He is
my
not
God, he is
out.
Oh boy.
And how is he gonna?
Oh, he is.
Maybe he's a
completely
mannequin.
knocked out. He's-
Oh, see?
Oh my God!
He gets too caught up.
Look at me.
Oh boy, he's.
I got no one.
How he can't do this forever.
I tell you.
I got Oh, why?
Is he getting
I'm
up
sure
yet?
that you
Oh my God.
He's getting
He can't.
to
up,
a
yeah.
lots of people.
If I die tonight,
Keep looking. He's gonna turn 2.
it just be.
Oh, shit.
Go for it. Go for it.
Something's gonna happen.
He lost track of
What's he
time.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
it's
so
just
nice.
He's not even looking at the camera all this time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he timed it. He walked away.
No, by me. The guy didn't look at all and check anything.
No.
But will there be blood in that spot or something where he
Right.
hit
Yeah,
his
might
head?
be. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Don't act suspicious. Uh-oh. So close, but there's going to be something.
Something's going to happen. I have a feeling.
He's like, this is the most
It's
exciting.
a last second.
He's more confident now. Look at him.
Theft from an interstate shipment, up to 10
Oh,
years.
so he's blackmailing him?
Transportation of stolen goods, another 10 years. Sale of stolen goods, 10. Say it. We're done. Say it.
Huh. Oh, with the
See that?
reacher.
Oh,
Damn
my God,
gripper.
reacher, yeah.
Oh, hi, boys.
They made it up.
Ah, nice.
Gotta act like everything's normal.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
A happy ending.
More ways than one. He's just looking at her demeanor and says nothing wrong. Okay, good.
Recognize your voice.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Oh, goodness.
no.
my goodness.
He walks away.
God.
Oh,
Twist episode. I'm totally everything.
Oh,
I'm
my
like,
God. It was like,
that was so crazy. Man, that was good.
Oh, wow, that was really scamming. Good.
oh my God.
To see him back in the game again,
Oh my
like
God.
that
That's
was
it.
just insane.
That's
sure
it.
was.
And I thought Jeffy was going to go back in the crate. I thought, and then when he left, I'm like, how is that? Like, what is he doing? But
Yeah.
he was in the stall
That's right.
overnight.
My God, that's
Oh
him.
my God.
Yeah, because right when Saul like let up, and at the end when he was crying, and he just said, "Okay," like I'm like, okay, he wasn't supposed to go back in the box because I'm like, he has so much stuff.
Yes,
that he's
once
put in
he
the
was
box.
like
Oh my God,
relieved, then I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he kept saying like 3 minutes, right? But he robbed so many things. Like he got so many items.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I'll bet.
So to go through all of that and to
Items.
remember the rhymes, like he really has a plan and is so smart to make him remember when
That's
he's
right.
under
Yeah.
pressure
And to do
to
a
do
plan of how many feet, like how many steps to take
Yeah. my
for
God,
each
that's-
item and the most costly items they.
Yeah, quickly to go
Yeah.
through it and be like, okay, this is the most expensive, and yeah, so pretty crazy to see him back in the game because I thought with him we only saw a few black and white, a few minutes in the beginning of an episode here and there
Yeah.
where he was just hiding and being paranoid
Yes.
and didn't want to be
Yeah.
known, but he can't just give up the game.
Right.
He
No,
loves it too
no,
much. I
he
didn't think he'd
doesn't,
ever
yeah.
go back.
I didn't think
he's
so
very
either. I
good.
thought he was so paranoid that he would never do that again. And the taxi driver Jeffy, he was the same guy that saw him in the mall episodes ago, like,
Yeah.
and he looked so different. I don't know if he just aged so much quicker. I don't know if it was a different guy, but I didn't realize it was the same taxi driver.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And man, he just loved it too. He was like, and Saul, we might also just say Saul, Gene. He knows
many
his
names.
he knows people's personalities so well. I mean, he's living with his
Oh,
mom.
sure.
His mom is sweet. But he knows, like, you want to have some adventure. You want to have it. He knows what to say to
Yeah.
him to make him do this scheme.
Yeah.
I tell you.
And
Elaborate
He's got that
schemes
on.
is
Yeah.
just incredible, and we've seen it so many times, and it's always so entertaining and impressive, and we kind of root for them, and I'm like, they're stealing, and yet we're like, yeah, you're gonna get caught, watch out,
be careful,
Freaking
get up,
out.
get up. Oh no, once if he's caught.
My God, like I knew something there was gonna happen, and right when they saw the skid mark and they
Oh, my
were
God.
calling in maintenance to
That's
take care of it,
right.
I'm like, it's gonna happen when he's doing it. But no, they polished it so nice that it was
so
slippery.
slippery, yeah.
And I didn't
Yeah.
expect him to slip. and get knocked out for
Exactly.
so long.
And then we're like
Yeah.
so nervous that we're thinking he's going to meet up with the guy, the buffer, and nope. It was just the opposite.
That's right.
He was
Yeah.
smooth sailing, too smooth.
Yeah. And it's so impressive to see the experience that Saul has where he cut ties right away and
Yeah.
he's like, he plans it out so detailed that he has to
yeah.
make sure that he's protected as well.
Right.
Like he gets to play
I'm
the
going to
game.
blackmail you if you say my name.
yes.
I'll
Yeah.
say my name.
You know,
Yeah, and he
Cleans
didn't really,
everything
he
out.
didn't take any money or anything.
No,
he
he
just
didn't.
wanted to do it for fun.
Fun.
that's right.
Complete
Gosh.
fun.
You know, how
Something?
crazy is that? Like, you just enjoy this so much, which we know, but
Yeah.
just to be reminded, and things are so much worse off for him now. Like, he's not even himself anymore. I mean,
Yeah,
even
he's not.
Saul, like, that's a fake name, but that's who he became. And now he has this new name, Gene, because he has to be this person.
Right.
You know, he has to be in hiding. So for him to, he has to do that. He goes, we're done. He goes,
That's right,
nothing
yeah,
else
yeah.
after this. That's it.
Right. That's
Oh,
right.
yes,
Um,
that's
And he
right.
had to get his lucky ring out.
Oh,
Yeah, to really encourage
Right,
him,
yeah.
motivate him to do it,
Oh,
go
gosh.
through with it. Now, when he was talking to the guard and he had that breakdown,
Yeah.
I know that he was trying to distract him,
Stall
do the
time.
Saul thing,
Yeah.
but he had some truth behind his words. I think he was actually saying
Yeah.
truthful things about Chuck dying, like my brother's
Oh,
dead, my
I
parents are
remember
dead,
that.
I have no
Exactly.
wife, I have no one. If I die, no one's gonna mourn me.
Yes.
That's right.
So that was actually
Very good
truthful.
point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was
even though
thinking that.
he's a great actor in many ways, you know, being Saul, like he's a great actor, I think him getting emotional there
That's
had
right.
a lot of truth behind
That's
his
right.
Right,
words.
and he's like, in other words, like if you read between the lines, I might as well just go for this because I
That's right,
have
yeah.
nobody loves me. You know, why not go for this?
Yeah.
And to now he's got to continue bringing these
Oh.
Cinnabons to Frank and Nick, and I mean he can't just stop it.
Yeah.
You know, he's got to keep going with it.
It's great advertisement as well for Cinnabon, but
Right.
I've only had a few in my life, and I remember them
Wow.
being
Had
really
one.
good. It's
Oh,
been since I was a
God.
kid. It's
I've
been
had
forever.
one. I couldn't even finish the whole thing.
So
It's
sweet. They're so big.
And every
And
time I keep thinking of all the calories they said, my
oh
God,
yeah,
his
I mean,
wife must be seeing, God, you're
just a lot of
gaining weight."
sugar and
Yeah.
carbs, right?
Yeah.
But they're so good. And again, it's been a lot of years. I could even say
Mm-hmm.
probably decades. I don't know. Oh my God.
God,
So, anyways,
Cinnabon
watching
run.
it through this, I'm not trying to say it in a bad
Yeah.
way, but it kind of didn't seem that appetizing to me because watching.
Especially when Frank's eating it, it's
Oh,
like
I
yeah.
know, 'cause
but
I
he's
don't
so
like watching someone
particular
if I'm
on
not
how he
eating.
Oh,
eats. You
that's
know,
right, yeah.
he doesn't just devour it and grab it with his hands. You know, he
He
just
has to-
is very meticulous, almost like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
eating a steak. You know,
That's
he's
right.
Yeah.
just very
Yeah, definitely.
meticulous.
It's almost like OCD or something
Yeah.
because I have friends
he wants
like
to
that.
really savor the
Yes.
moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just very routine. You
Mm-hmm.
can't break routine kind of thing, and that was his downfall. So I feel really
Yeah.
bad for him because here, overthinking everything. Like that's why I love the show. There's so many different
Yes.
like perspectives, and here Saul is conning him and actually being friends with him for so long. Like yes, it's fake, but he can just break a relationship that quickly. Like I don't care if you're doing it as a con. Like you've seen this guy and hung out with him and talked with him, and he's a sweet guy for a very, very long time. Like you
Oh my
know
gosh.
who this guy is now, and to still con him because once they find out that things were stolen when they do inventory,
That's right.
and
Right.
the cameras don't have like that erased
Every
that's
right,
72 hours.
yeah, every
right?
72 hours,
right.
there's no evidence. Like he's going to be fired. He's going to lose his job, and it's
Sure.
probably going to be terrible for him. Like
Definitely.
That's
just
right.
reputation. And
Unless they
That's
do
right, yeah.
inventory within these 72 hours, they're,
They might
it's
change
pretty
it up
much a
and
wash.
yeah,
And
so
for him, even for Gene to change Nick's point of view on how he is,
Oh, yeah, look
how
at
he's
his
really good
personality
with
is.
people, with everyone.
Fantastic.
Even the taxi driver, when he was like, "Oh crap, why are you here?" And he warmed up to him,
That's right.
and he was
You
so
know,
happy, and he wanted to continue the friendship.
That's how he knows how
That's
to do it. He knows how
And
to
his
skin.
mom, Carol Burnett, oh my God.
That was funny.
That was great.
Yeah.
With a reacher.
Oh,
Very
always a
proud,
thing.
didn't want to
Yes.
ask for help, wanted to be very
That's right.
independent.
Mm-hmm.
my gosh. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Saul's so good
Phenomenal.
at just like befriending everyone, and he has no friends. He just cuts ties right when he gets what he wants. He's just too into the game, and you can tell he struggles with it, but he just loves it too much.
That's right.
So he has no connections because of it. Although now in hiding, he really can't have true connections anyways, because people might find out too much or something. But
And he's doing it right where he works.
That's
Yeah.
right there.
The business that's in this.
he
in
loves
this
the thrill of the
mall.
hunt. He
definitely.
just gets really excited
Yeah,
about
he
it.
sure
And
does.
to go
Insane.
back to that department store and just to
Hi.
play around with
Yeah.
the
Good night,
Oh my
ladies.
God.
Same
That's
exact thing
right.
every time. And
Wow.
people see him, the janitor cleaning up the floors and just nods at him. Like everyone sees his routine every time. And
And the only thing he is changing it up is being more confident going to the security room. He was
Yeah.
just more confident.
they would
He
buzz
had
him in
it-
before he
Yeah.
would even
Yeah.
show his back.
That's right, yeah.
Mhm.
Or knock. So pretty
Well, that's
incredible.
right, he's-
Very good episode.
That's how to do
First
it.
episode where it was all in black and white, like
It was all
everything in
Gene.
the
That's
present.
right, Gene, yeah.
Yeah, all Gene this
All
time.
Gene.
Oh my gosh.
Very good episode, and I
Wow.
was expecting Nippy like that to actually be a thing where she was gonna ask like, "Oh, can I see the dog? Can I have pictures?" Although he
Yeah,
would
but,
kind of
yeah.
figure out a story and like
Yeah.
find fake pictures or something.
Yeah.
But Nippy, what a title! That works out well, right?
And I thought he was going to say to her at the end, "Oh, the family seems so happy. How can I pry Nippy away from them?" And I just
Oh
let
yeah,
them
that
keep-
would be better because then it's
Yeah.
like
I just let him,
not that she'd ever
let them
go to his
keep
apartment, but
keep him.
See that?
yeah. Wow.
He knows how to play the game.
He does.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, it's very entertaining to watch and very
Oh my gosh.
a lot of anxiety, a lot of suspense,
I'll
so
say.
much, and humor too. But very good
God, yeah.
episode. Please let us know what you thought of this episode.
Yeah, I mean, he went from depression to just going back to Saul.
Oh,
The
that's
Saul way.
right,
It's
yeah.
just amazing.
Because that's what he
So
thrives
he
off of. That's
He
all he
can't-
has.
Yeah, he can't stay away
Sure
from it.
does.
Yeah, it's all he has left
That's
now.
right.
It's
That's
pretty
it.
sad. It's
Wow.
lonely.
I tell you.
But until next time,
Yeah.
guys.
Wow.
Thank you so
Yes.
much for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.